Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make a really cute gift box using the Birthday Basics Designer Series paper and the Tag Bag gift boxes. This has a clear sleeve that slides off. You can see it's nice and sturdy. You can attach a paper bow on the top, a tag on the outside, and a little strip of Designer Series paper goes all the way around the box. It's a perfect size for small gifts. Baked cookies or brownies. You can also slip some gift cards in there as well. So the first video will show you how to assemble the box and add the Designer Series paper all the way around. The second video will show you how to assemble the bow and the gift tag. So they're on page 158, and when I first saw them I thought you only got 4 of the boxes for $6.95, but you actually get 8, and the boxes come like this. So this is very easy to fold. Everything's already cut and scored for you. This little part here, you're going to fold that in first. So that one goes down. These 2 little outside tabs tuck in. And then this one here, you push it down just enough till it pops in place. So we have 2 strips of this Designer Series paper. This one is cut 1.5 inches by 12. And this one is cut 1.5 by 6 5/8. You can use sticky strip to adhere this Designer Series paper to the box, or you can use the Tombow multi-purpose liquid adhesive. I'm going to try this one today. I may still use the sticky strip on the end because it's just going to barely overlap the box just a little bit, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're going to layer the largest piece first. We're going to make sure the balloons are not upside down. So on the ends here, I'm going to add sticky strip. I'm going to wiggle. I call it wiggling. I'm going to squeeze some of this Tombow multi-purpose glue, and I'm just kind of squiggling it. I'm not going all the way to the edges either. So I'm placing it on the box and I'm centering it from top to bottom and from left to right. So because I didn't put the glue all the way to the ends here, I'm not going to have any excess glue when I start to kind of slide that around. So let me just move that over just a smidgen. I think that's going to work. Yep, that's going to work. So when we go to wrap around the sides, this is where you can make some adjustments. If you're starting to get a little bit crooked, you want to try not to get wonky as you go around the sides here. So I'm just going to fold that up and press. This liquid glue is great because if you just press and hold it for a couple of seconds, it's glued pretty well. So now do you see how there's just a little bit of paper here? That's why I added the sticky strip, because I want that to really stick when I wrap it around this corner. So now that I've got that off, I'm just going to wrap that around the corner, and it just overlaps that edge just a smidgen. And I'm afraid if I had the liquid glue here, it would keep popping off until it completely dried. So that sticky strip just holds that in place. And then we're going to pull off the sticky strip here, and then just press that around. Okay, so that is not going to come off. It's got liquid glue here, and the sticky strip on the end is going to make sure that those don't pop off. And I have this piece of Designer Series paper. Again, it's cut 1.5 inches, 6 5/8, so it just barely overlaps these 2 little ends here. We're going to use a Tombow, and I am going to go kind of close to the end here, but not worry too much about the middle. The liquid glue is nice because, like I said, you can kind of slide it around to get it in place. And again, make sure your balloons are not upside down. And all you have to do is just hold it in place for a couple of seconds, and then it will start to dry. So get that overlapped. And then once I'm just pressing here on the ends. If any glue kind of squeezes out, just wipe that off. That way you don't have to deal with that. And I'm going to turn it over and just give it a good pressing, just to make sure that's nice and stuck. The sleeve opens up and it has score lines as well. So you simply fold on these score lines until you get that square kind of shape for the tube. It has a little seam here where it overlaps, so I like that to be on the back. So you're going to slide this in, and we can just set that aside while we work on the bow.